I'm ready. Does Saul not want to introduce us? Okay, I've got a It's your wedding.
Well, can't you take it off the hook?
Oh, you can introduce us and tell us the fact. No,
It's too complicated.
You've got to introduce us. Yeah, introduce me. Your wedding, man.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
It's been recorded for the last 4 minutes.
Thank you for coming. This one I'd like to dedicate to all the ladies in the audience.
What's it about? What? It's about two lesbians. About lesbians and drugs.
It's about lesbians and drugs. So I shouldn't have dedicated that to all the ladies. We are the Shorty Blackwells, ladies and gents. Yes. I'll just quickly introduce us here. We have Dan on the left here, Aidan in the middle, and Chris on the right. And this song was written by Dan. It was.
Oh, sorry. All right.
Thank you very much. Good night.
All right. Here we go.
Yes.
Nothing ever changes around here. The faces look the same every single year. The men drink the same pissy beer and get in the same fights. We went to score some speed from a guy you knew at school, but he only had weed. We bought it anyway, went home, played Paul Westerberg all night. And don't breathe out, and don't breathe in. My sister had begun to see this guy I've liked for years, but he'd never look at me. One night he overdosed at home, but she never felt guilty. I never went with other girls, only you, and you said that was okay. Always enjoyed it, but I'm not sure. Does that make me gay? Don't breathe out, and don't breathe in. Oh, we'll have a little bit of kazoo now, yeah! One day we're gonna move away and you won't see us for dust. It's sooner than you think. Try next year. Till then, I guess I'll go and do the same things I always do. Nothing ever changes round here. No, nothing ever changes around here. No, nothing ever changes around here. No, nothing ever changes around here. There we go. Thank you! Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great pleasure to be here tonight. We did think we weren't going to be mentioned in the speeches, and then Saul said he came to the two most important people in his life, and Chris and I glanced at each other and said, we're on, but it wasn't to be. We're here now. For those of you who don't know, the Shorty Blackwells started 13 years ago when I met Saul at the UEA. We were far from home and far from talented, but we weren't going to let that stop us forming a group. We decided we'd learn our instruments as we went along. It's an ongoing process. We're about halfway there, but we hope you're going to enjoy it tonight. Now, Mr. S, this is a song that you specifically selected yourself,
Yes.
is that right?
I want to dedicate it to my lovely wife, and
I can only play this if I look at you, Aidan.
it's quite ironic actually because it's called Darling Be Home Soon, and I'm the one who's normally late. She normally waits up for me, so it's kind of...
That's funny because neither do I. Yeah, oh, fantastic. Yeah, what the second? Yeah, cool.
talk of all the things we did today, and hear and laugh about our funny little ways, while we have a few minutes to breathe. And I know that it's time you must leave. Darling, be home soon. I couldn't bear to wait an extra minute if you dawdle. My darling, be home soon. It's not just these few hours, but I've been waiting since the dawn for the great relief of having you to talk to.
I can't change the chords that fast. Give me some time.
And now a quarter of my life is almost past. I feel I've come to see myself at last, and I see that the time spent confused was the time that I spent without you, and I feel myself in blue. So darling, be home soon. I couldn't bear to wait an extra minute if you don't. My darling, be home soon. It's not just these few hours, but I've been waiting since the dawn for the great relief of having you to talk to.
Let's take it home.
My darling, be home soon. It's not just these few hours, but I've been waiting since the dawn. My darling, be home soon. I couldn't bear to wait an extra minute if you don't, for the great relief of having you to talk to. For the great relief of having you to talk to.
Thank you very much. Now we're going to go back to the original material now, and Dan is going to rejoin us at the front here. We're going to do a new one that's going to be on our next album, and this one is all about a man losing a remote control. It's an emotional trauma, as I'm sure you can all appreciate. You've probably been there yourself, the stress, the worry. You ready?
Oh yeah.
You need a keyboard, do you?
I do need. I also need a mic. Oh, we might need to share mics.
What needs to be mic'd up?
Do you not sing on this?
Oh, yes, I do, yeah.
Can I sing anything?
But isn't it just you have that mic? Oh, you need to
Well, I
be.
plugged in here.
Well,
You know what sing goes there.
what for what?
Well, I couldn't hear singing out because on your own you can tell.
All right.
We might not
And
be
so,
back
yeah, no,
edit.
Change the plan.
We'll do it this way. Oh. We've really prepared, as you can tell.
Well, actually, what happened is we've had to make some changes to the set because when people heard that Saul was going to be playing with us tonight, well, frankly, ladies and gentlemen, we've had a lot of requests.
Are we going to carry on playing?
Keyboard's not working. Alright, the keyboard hasn't stopped working. That would be a lie. Oh, see, that's not good. Oh dear. Fiddle with them.
Anyone got a Walkman?
Oh, sorry. We'll go without the keyboard. Well,
Can we move it back?
no, we'll go without keyboard. I'll play guitar.
That's a tragedy.
It's a tragedy, but it's going to go on.
Right, we're doing it without the keyboard. I'm going to play guitar on it anyway.
You're right.
Nah, keep going.
Really?
Yeah, go on.
Keep going. All right, the show must go on. They'll never know. Okay, nobody knows.
Alright.
So am I playing on it or not?
Yeah, of course you are. We'll do it.
Okay.
We'll just play it, man.
Consummate professional. 3, 4. You first.
No, right.
Oh, I do the intro.
It doesn't matter, I don't know, just play it.
Think I'll sit for a little bit more. I'm trying to find the remote control. Light seen somewhere near the door. The sister's on the phone. She says that it's nice outside, but she could never understand that I don't like summertime. So I threw all my clocks away. It's good to stay ahead of time, and I bowl every other day. That's why I'm looking so damn fine. My neighbor's such a tiresome boy, but he gives me lipstick 4x4. I only listen to rock and roll. Now where's my remote control? Ah, you see now it feels good, doesn't it?
Does feel good. Oh my word.
I know what I like, and what I like is me. Computers are a mystery, but they're good for fighting pornography. Marijuana don't excite me like it did before. But if I could find my grass online, I'm sure I'd smoke it all the time. So I threw all my clocks away. It's good to stay ahead of time, and I bowl every other day. That's why I'm looking so damn fine. My neighbor's such a tiresome boy, but he gives me listen 4x4. I only listen to rock and roll. Now where's my remote control? I guess we just keep going.
Keyboard solo.
Hey? Ah, kazoo!
Thank you.
Hey?
Trained
Oh,
for
well.
10 years on the kazoo at the Steinhoff Academy. Did you fall over or was it the music?
Tell Liam we've broken his adapter and his keyboard. Hey?
Thank you very much. We're going to do one that I wrote now. It's called Consume. Postcard arrived, no surprise, second class, circa 74. A sheep and some grass. It's been 6 months now since he went away. First communication, what would he have to say? I spent all my money watching shot DVDs and that extra footage that the ad said I must see. I bought all they told me and it took all my time. I threw it all away and now my life is sublime. Consume, consume from the day you leave the womb. You gotta have so much more to the guy next door. Consume, consume from the day you leave the womb. I wanna pack and fly to the Isle of Skye. It's wall, he had plenty to write. Looks like something smudged about marketing hype. I take my hat off to him for what he has done, to leave it all behind. Hey, well, it sure seems like fun. Consume, consume from the day you leave the womb. You gotta have so much more than the guy next door. Consume, consume from the day you leave the womb. I wanna pack a fly to the I love Skye. And when I get there, I'm just gonna walk around, read my books and listen to the silent sound. It feels so good to be finally free. Yes, can you send me my CD? Consume from the day you leave the room. I gotta have so much more than the guy next door. Consume from the day you leave the room. You gotta have so much more than the guy next door. Consume from the day you leave the room. You gotta have so much more than the guy next door. Consume from the day you leave the room. I wanna pack up and fly to the I love Skye. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now the next song we're going to do for you, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the reasons we're out here in the first place, because the song is called On the Balcony, and we're on the balcony. I'm quite pleased that it wasn't called On the Sewage Works, because otherwise it wouldn't have been half as good a wedding, I have to say. Now, so about a bush after this. Yeah, I think that's good, mate. Yeah, fine. This is called On the Balcony. Oh. It's going to be sung by your very own Saul Pinfield.
Absolute stunning lack of reaction. Well done, Mr. and Mrs. T. I'm going to have to read this one, I'm afraid.
I don't need a mic in this, so just prop that up. Yeah, if it's just because it's on that. There you go. Yeah, you got it?
Yep.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to read this one.
I'll try and sing it.
Think of it as performance art. On the balcony above the street, washing, hanging in suspended beam, the early morning light on the white building. Did you walk up this lane on the cool morning? Did you see her? Did you see her? Did you look up to the sky in the cool morning light? Did you see? Thank you very much. Thank God. That's what we do with Liam. Now, damn Liam. If you're having difficulty, ladies and gentlemen, imagining the atmosphere we're looking for, forget, you've heard of Party in the Park. Think this is Blackwell's On the Balcony. Now, we don't normally do requests, but but we're going. The best man and his beloved new wife, having listened to our most recent album, have made a request that we're doing their favourite song off our most recent album. We haven't rehearsed it, so you shouldn't be able to tell any difference between that and the ones we've done this far. And it's called George W. Bush.
Yeah!
Yep.
There's an American. Yeah!
You're like Jabba the Hutt, but without the sense of humor. You're not so much a boil as a pestilent tumor. Why don't you I shut your mush? 'Cause you're scaring me, George W. Bush. You're like Darth Maul, but without the smile. If ignorance was sugar, you'd be Tatum Lyle. Why don't you think before you open your mush? 'Cause you're scaring me, George W. Bush. Well, I hope you're proud of your weapons of destruction. I hope you're proud of your divine retribution. You're like a turd we forgot to flush. And you're scaring me, George W. Bush. I think we found the level of the audience. That's cool. Okay, well the last two have been both written by an absent Shorty, Liam, who isn't here, and they seem to have turned the mood. So we're going to carry on with another one of Liam's now. It's called Hold On, Hold On.
Hey, I like this one. This is great. It's my favourite Christmas.
Steve? Calvin Klein, we're dropping Sonny G. You've seen dueling kazoos, ladies and gentlemen.
George 2. Come on, George W. Bush Part 2. Come on.
We might do it at the end. Very nice.
Do we know it?
No, not really.
We'll just sing it again, they'll never know. Do you want to lean in and then... Yeah. Okay. Right, this is Calvin Klein. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't play my guitar like I used to. Don't read no books while reading wine. I don't go out walking or people talking. Oh, baby, I just look at you and lose all track of time. I just wanna do all the old stuff, baby, but I don't have the time. That's because you're my obsession, and I'm your Calvin Klein. Witty banter, composing stanzas, making words that rhyme. These used to be talents of mine, but now all I'm thinking is to do some drinking and some thinking and yet more drinking, just to get you off my mind. I just wanna do all the old stuff, baby, but I don't have the time. That's because you're my obsession, and I'm your Calvin Klein. Take it, Chris. I just wanna do all the old stuff, baby, but I don't have the time. That's because you're my obsession, and I'm your Calvin Klein. Now, ladies and gentlemen, no show of the Shorty Blackwells is complete without a song by one of the great composers of the band, one of the rock-solid artists. Now, we take the kind of Reithian BBC view that we're not just here to entertain you, we're not even here to, no, sorry, we're not just here to entertain you, we're here to educate as well. And Saul had discovered many people had difficulty distinguishing between inanimate objects. This was happening time and time again. And to help us out, he wrote a wonderful tune to clarify matters. So if you are having this problem, this is specifically dedicated to you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Saul Penfold singing his own composition, The Fish and the Tambourine.
We don't have a fish. No, there's no fish.
Now, Mr. S was supposed to bring a can of tuna, which is a key part of the song, but anyone think he had more important things on his mind or something? I don't know, but I'll hit something on the percussion, I think, if that's okay with you, Mr. S?
Yes, fine. As long as you do it quietly.
I'm sure all of you have got our first CD.
It's available in the foyer for $9.99.
Was that a tumbleweed that blew across the... Oh, a bit of feedback. Yes, Fish and the Tambourine, written a long time ago, but some people like it. None of you, probably.
You ready?
Ready, sir? Yeah.
1, 2, 3. What?
Today.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Anyway.
2, 3, 4. The fish and the tambourine are not really alike. A fish swims and is wet, a tambourine shakes and is dry. You can't eat a tambourine and you can't use a fish at a pop concert.
Or a wedding.
Oh, a wedding, sorry.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Next. Some bass.
Fish swims freely with the ocean for its home, while the tambourine sits lonely on my shelf. With the ocean for its home, while the tambourine sits lonely on Symington shelf.
Those are the noises of the sea.
Yes. All of you didn't realise we finished there with the noises of the sea, which actually if you buy the CD you'll find tacked on to the end of that track. Worth the $9.99 I think.
But we don't get Aiden's honking on the CD, unfortunately.
It was the fish. We don't want any of you now to be confused between fish and tambourine. Yes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, obviously the Shorties, as you know, explore, as you've told from that, or been able to tell from that last song, a range of diverse musical styles. One of the styles that we're all very fond of is skiffle, and lately, of course, it's been quite a sad time for skiffle. Sad death of course, Lonnie Donegan and Nancy Whiskey, but of course, perhaps the greatest of all the skiffle legends, thankfully, is still alive. And I know you're not going to believe this, ladies and gentlemen, but we actually have him here tonight. Yes, I tell true, ladies and gentlemen, that skiffle rock legend from the James Boys, possibly the greatest skiffle band of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, go wild, go nuts, go extremely mad for Mr. Mike Penfold!
Hi, everybody! Everybody having a good time?
So all this was your idea.
Are we ready, boys?
Have a chance. Oh, I asked myself the same question countless times.
Oh, hands out here again.
That's fortunate. This is only the second song that Anne's actually listened to, and it's the other one I wanted to dedicate to her. Clive. We didn't like to talk about it. They got relegated, Clive. I'm going to sing this off here as well.
So can you pass me down the mic?
You got your mic? Yeah, we cool.
Yep, we do.
Yes. I'm joining you. Okay, cool. I won. Are you ready, Mr. Mike? Mr. Chris? Mr. Dan?
Yeah.
Mr. Kennelly?
Yes, this is.
I won. Sorry.
This is for Anne. I just want to quote one line. I have no more than I did before, but now I've got all that I need. For you.
I won. I two. I 1, 2, 3. No heartaches found, no longer lonely. Nights of waiting finally won me happiness. It's all run up into you. And now with you as inspiration, I look for the destination. Sunny bright and once before was blue. And I have no more than I did before. But now I've got all that I need. For I love you and I know you love me. So take my hand, I'll start my journey, free from all the helpless worry that besets a man when he's alone. For strength is mine when we're together, and with you I know I'll never have to pass the high road all alone. And I have no more than I did before, but now I've got all that I need. For I love you and I know you love me. Blow, mallet finger. I have no more than I did before, but now I've got all that I need. For I love you and I know you love me. Yes, I love you and I know you love me. Thank you. I don't want to worry you, Mr. S, but I'm sure Anne looked at me in the middle of that song. You know.
I think they want an encore.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Dan,
Hello.
got a bit of a problem. My voice, it's like I don't know if I can sing another song. I mean, what are we gonna do? I don't know what we. Ladies and
Chris,
gentlemen,
sing it?
Chris, can you sing it?
No.
Saul, can you sing? Dan.
No, I can't. I'm out, man. Anyone else?
Can anyone? Oh,
Anyone else in the house?
but hang on.
Yes, sir, I'll have a go!
But, ladies and gentlemen, there's an excitement threshold for this building. I mean, we've got to ask the audience here. Ladies and gentlemen, do you want Mike Penfold to sing this song? Yes! Oh, God. Well, it's a health risk. I must ask all children to move well back, please, at this time. Oh,
Can you hear me there, boy?
we can hear you. We can hear you, Mike. Now, this is actually also for Anne in a little way because, Anne, you may not know this. You may not have much knowledge of this, but actually, Eileen can be quite strict at times. Actually, I can say this from experience. But there are many things that she won't allow to happen. There's just a whole list of them, and we're going to go through some of them this evening with the help of the man who knows best of all, Mr. Mike P. So, in your own time, Mike.
Give me your chord there, boy.
Move it back when you want to do your hey me then.
Go. A 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's the first time he's ever been feedback.
It's Mike, it's him.
I told you the levels would just go off the scale.
Right. Is that going to happen?
Hopefully not. Yes, exactly.
Are you ready there?
Yeah.
Give me a card there, boy.
Yep.
Da-da-dum. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, Mama don't allow no skibble playing down here. Mama don't allow no skibble playing down here. Well, we don't care what Mama don't allow. Have no skibble in your house. Mama don't allow no skibble playing down here. Mama don't allow no guitar playing down here. Mama don't allow no guitar playing down here.
Everybody down on the guitar!
They don't care what Mama don't allow. Have no guitar in your house. Mama don't allow no guitar playing down here. Well, Mama don't allow no bongos down here. Mama don't allow no bongos down here.
Chris on the bongos!
Well, we don't care what Mama don't allow. Have no bongos in your house. Mama don't allow no bongos playing down here. Well, Mama.
King of Skibble, Mike Temple!
Well, Mom don't allow no senators down here. Yes, you boy, Mom don't allow no senators down here.
I'll just go and pack my
Get boy, we don't care what Mom don't allow. Have no senators in your house. Mom don't allow no senators down here. Well, Mom don't allow no drumming playing down here. Well, Mom don't allow no drumming playing down here.
On the drums, the groove!
Well, we don't care what Mom don't allow. Have no drumming in your house. Mom don't allow no drumming playing down here.
Everybody, take it home!
Mama don't allow no skibble play around here. Well, Mama don't allow no skibble play around here. Well, we don't care what Mama don't allow. No skibble in your house. Mama don't allow no skibble play around here. One,
Thank you so much!
We've run up minutes of that.
Now you can listen to a proper band when the KU band starts a bit later on. Push part 2!
Adrian, can you help us with the words?
I don't know all the words. I know half.
We know that verse. Oh yeah. I got it.
Redskins. Dixon Redskins.
Yeah, got it. Got it.
How you just said about weapons of deception?
Yeah, got it. He's got it. Oh, they've started without us. Right, this is all again. Okay. Alright, go.
Say it's with your cowboy grin. The saddle up the horses and kill some redskins. I wish you'd think. What's that?
Wait.
Sorry.
Is that over?
Am I completely lost?
Part three.
That's on the microphone.
You talk of crusades with a cowboy grin. Let's saddle up the horses and kill some redskins. I wish you'd think before you open your mush. And you're scaring me, George W. Bush. Thank you. You willingly participate in this bloody farce. It's hard stand shoulder to shoulder when your head's up someone's arse. So you're like a kid, and George Bush is like a teddy bear. And you're scaring me, and Tony Blair. I hope you're proud of your weapons of destruction. I hope you're proud of your divine retribution. If we carry on like this, the button will be pushed. You're scaring me, George W. Bush. And that's all.
Yeah, it's nice, Daddy, and baby. His head is getting